We're in Japan.
G'day, I'm Shane, this is Michelle, Georgia and Brandon. We're a family from Australia and we just love Japan. In fact, this will be our 4th visit. We're starting in Narita and then we're heading to Yudanaka, Kanazawa and Kyoto. They're all on the main island of Honshu. Then we'll go off the beaten track just a little and we'll visit the islands of Shikoku, Naoshima and Kyushu before we end up in Tokyo. 4 islands, 12 towns, 28 days, almost 4,000 kilometres. So join us on our epic family road trip across Japan.
Here we are having breakfast at Ryokan, and it's another huge, beautiful spread.
Japanese onsen. We're at, well, yesterday it was kind of hot, really hot at night actually, but it's overnight it's cool, but still a little hot. We found out something. We can use this thing to wash your body off before you go in and after, to set it on the cold setting and then put it in there, so just to make sure. Massaging. And that's a back massage, but massaging his head because it's too small.
Breakfast done, it's time to see the snow monkeys. But first, we thought we'd have a little bit of lunch at Enza Café. The chef at Enza Café formerly worked in a Michelin-starred restaurant in Tokyo. The specialty of the house is chicken ramen, and oh, it was special. It was one of the best ramens we've ever had. Hot chips and chicken ramen, perfect on a cold, snowy Yudanaka day. The kids finished with a combination of milk and apple ice cream. They were really good, and I had nice coffee. Lunch done, time now to go see the snow monkeys. We've just had lunch at the Enza Café, which is just at the start of the walk to the snow monkeys. So puffing like I've been walking for about 2 kilometres or something. It's actually been about 20 metres. Yeah, so we just had lunch at the Enza Café, which wasn't here the last time we were here, and just at the entrance of the snow monkey walk back there, where the 1.6 kilometres to the snow monkeys is, there is a visitor centre, and that wasn't here the last time we were here as well.
Saw 2 snow monkeys. Actually 3. We actually saw 3 snow monkeys while we were walking.
And we've only been on the track for about 200 metres?
2 minutes more specifically. No, like 1 minute. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it looks like some naughty person has fed one of the monkeys a banana, so because he or she was wandering around with a banana peel in his mouth. So yes, monkeys within 2 minutes of the start of the walk. We're not even anywhere near the Snow Monkey Park yet. It's probably about half an hour walk. Don't worry, Georgie, I'm not going to fall off the edge. Although, speaking of falling off the edge, last time I did come here, I was walking along the edge. It was icy and snowy, and I actually did slip and fall off the edge. Smashed my camera. Oh, it was very embarrassing. Got a sore bum out of that. Here it was covered in snow. It was also 6 years ago. Georgia was only 2 years old then, so this is the first time she's come here. She can actually remember it. I think Michelle was pregnant with Brandy. She was about 6 months pregnant, and there were lots of monkeys in the bath, but as you can see, none in the bath. They're all running around the rocks and the river behind us, but there's none in the bath at the moment. But we took lots of photos and video last time. I might show a couple now. Shown up and they're running around everywhere. They haven't got into the water, they've been drinking the water, and now it's started to snow. So the weather's coming in, the temperature's dropped heaps, and it's snowing, isn't it, Brandy? So yeah, the weather looks like it's turning a little bit. There's a monkey right there! There's lots of monkeys everywhere now, Brandy.
I'm tickled pink that things aren't going my way, cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning. I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning. Real good morning. Real good morning. I guess that things can only get better from here, but sometimes I wonder, I might have met the love of my life, but I lost a number. Never mind, she declined to the first date. I went to Vegas with a roommate. Never mind all the lines on the highway. I aim to misbehave, cause
4 p.m. and it's pretty cold. The Monkey Ranger Park people have just literally pulled the plug on the pond just as after 2 hours of waiting, a monkey finally got into the water, but life happens.
real good morning. I'm just having a good time, having a bad day, yeah.
Okay, so we're at the Snow Monkey Park, and it's actually starting to snow. I'm getting really cold. I've taken photos of a mum feeding a baby. I don't know if you can see it properly, but I'll try to show you. So I think we're gonna go back to the hotel. It's starting to snow a lot, but we're getting toys first, idiot. Okay, yes.
Having a good day, having a good day, having a real good morning, a real good morning.
That was Jigokudani Monkey Park. just as we're leaving, the snow started to dump down. We're under a bit of cover in the trees at the moment, so we're not getting the full effect, but it's beautiful. Big fluffy white flakes. It's going to be a very nice white night. Will look good. The very last part of the track out of the monkey park, and 6 years ago we were walking down these stairs and they're covered in ice and snow and it was really treacherous. So I said to Michelle, who was 6 months pregnant with Brandy at the time, be very careful, do not slip over. So we get to about here, about 3 meters from the end of the track, and what happens? Michelle goes over. And I was a bit concerned for a moment, but she wasn't hurt. She landed in a snowdrift, so it wasn't so bad. And as you can tell, there's Brandy right there. So it didn't end up too bad. Tonight we are eating in Yamanouchi town, which is Yudanaka. We're not going to eat in the Ryokan tonight. We're just going to eat something cheap and local. It's got a bit of everything. It's got yakitori and sushi, sashimi, a bit of beef, the shinshu beef, which is the local dish. And this is Goen Restaurant, or Goen Café. It's just a restaurant in the Yamanouchi Yudanaka section. So far, it's pretty good. Sashimi, and it was sensational. It's interesting that you can go to some little cafe in Japan and the sashimi will be superb, and it's as good as anything we've ever had in say New York, Melbourne, or Sydney. It's just incredible. At that time we had the shinshu beef in a, like sushi, it was in a wrapped in seaweed on rice. To put in the words of Michelle, what was it, Michelle? It was just sensational. Sensation. This is our morning routine every morning when we get up, especially at places like Ryokan's and stuff. We've gone to 7-Eleven and Onsen bought up food, and this is cornflakes that George is showing that we found at 7-Eleven. And I've got some yogurt. Well, it's something I thought was yogurt, but it's more like the old-fashioned yogurt or something like that. The kids had some proper yogurt, and it was pretty good. And Georgia can't speak because she's got laryngitis. Picked it up on the plane probably. Anyway, yeah, that's our morning here at the Riddick. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. So the next thing is go down to the Onsen and have a big, long, hot soak after our wonderful cornflakes. This is our room at Yudanaka Yusaragi. It's a traditional style ryokan here in Yudanaka, and it is a very nice place. We had room here before, futons, probably a 12 tatami mat room, which is how they measure the room sizes here, and the onsen was superb, as was the food. The food here was sensational. I think I've already mentioned that, but it was a wonderful place to stay at. So if you're ever in Yudanaka, coming to see the snow monkeys or going to Jigokudani, which is only a few k's away to go skiing, look up this place. It's only got 6 rooms and it's pretty reasonably priced for a ryokan. A cafe option in town that was open, so we've come back up to Enza Café near the Snow Monkeys to have a couple of cappuccinos, and then we'll hit the road, head towards Kanazawa. So I'll probably find some snacks or something at 7-Eleven or Lawson or Family Mart, our favourite shops in the whole world. So, but yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to have some cappuccinos. Ooh, hot. Actually, it needs to be hot today because the snow came down overnight and Enza and the Snow Monkey Park is just a little bit higher up the hill than where we were, so there's lots of snow here. What are you having, Georgie?
Muffins. Brandon slipped in the snow over there, the fresh snow, and dropped his muffin, but it's green tea and I just figured out and I like it.
And what was the other one?
That's really good. It's chocolate and strawberry, I think.
So we've decided not to go out to the monkey park today, even though the snow looks wonderful and stuff. We've got too far to drive, so we're going to hit the road to the nearest Lawson or Family Mart or 7-Eleven, get some snacks for the road trip. Road trip! Many years ago, Michelle and I stayed at an expensive ryokan here in Yudanaka, and this is it, Kokuya. One of the reasons we wanted to come back here to visit today was they have onsen eggs for sale for 50 cents just outside of the ryokan, so we're going to get a couple. We couldn't afford to stay here anymore, it's like really expensive, like really expensive. Very nice though, if you're ever in Yudanaka and got loads of money to burn, come and stay here. Onsen eggs in the car because what better place to do it than in a 7-Eleven car park.
There was one on the top.
We're going to have it while it's still warm, so we're about to hit the road, so this is good energy food for driving to Kanazawa. This is the onsen egg. It does not look fantastic. Sumimasen. That is awesome. Apparently I'm not supposed to shovel it all in my gob in one hit, but it was still pretty delicious. Continuing the egg theme, got to finish off my onsen egg with a egg custard, cream caramel. I'm a sucker for these things. Last time we came to Japan I ate probably one every day. It's so delicious. Lawson, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, I love you. This is so good. Rendaiji, it's just a roadhouse stop, but it's vending machine heaven. Look at this. I'm going to have a coffee, I think, or something. I think I'm going to go for the Precious Coffee Moment, a milk blend drink. We'll see what it's like. It's only 160 yen, it's a cold one. That might keep us going on the road for a little while. Press the button. Milk coffee. Precious coffee blend. Precious coffee moments. Let's try it. Coffee and sweet, so very sweet. But, oh, not too bad. So we've still got about 2 hours to go before we get to Kanazawa. So that was our little stop at Rendaiji. So we're on the other side of Japan at the moment. The water, the ocean is just over there a few kilometers. So we've crossed the entire island of